Hello there, my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Adventures Red Chapter on PurpleRodri. Last time we began the preliminary rounds. Today we're going to continue on to round 3, so I hope that you guys are ready. If you guys remember, we do have Rocky, who's a Mega, Thor, who's a Mega, so we are flying with Megas through these preliminaries, and I definitely think that they are going to help us out. They've been doing a great job so far. Our team is very strong, so I think we will be set. Here we go, guys. Rodri versus Katie. So let's go ahead and take on the third round of the preliminaries. Toddler Katie's going to send out a Swellow. Lucky for us, I have Rocky up in front, so let's go ahead and see what our boy Rocky can do. Let's drop that Rock Slide. And that's going to be doing a good amount of damage to this Swellow. You know, I want to get Rocky into the mix. Super effective. That was very, very simple there. I want to get Rocky back to the mix. You know, he needs to redeem himself a little bit. He had a couple tough battles. Now he's back here. You know, he's got his Mega. He's ready to jump into things. So I'm sure we'll be using Rocky a lot more. Now let's go ahead and send out Soul, who's going to be going up against this Wigglytuff. And we can only hope for some big moves here. So we're going to go for that Sludge Bomb. I'm going to try my best to be as effective as possible throughout these next couple battles, because I know that the preliminary rounds can get very, very tough. From all the comments and tips that you guys left me, you told me that the levels are definitely going to go higher and higher, so we need to be prepared. Also, thank you guys so much for all the support, tips, and comments that you guys leave me. Make sure you go ahead and click that like button. I've actually been pretty busy with some life in these past couple days. I've been moving around. You know, I moved from Chicago down to Florida, so I've been spending some time with my family, my grandma, my sisters, and it's been a lot of fun. But the most important thing is, you know, I've actually just closed on a house. For the first time, you know, I'm a homeowner. Who would have thought that? I was just looking back at my life and thinking about everything. You know, I came to this country 7 years old. I didn't speak a word of English, and now I'm 25 and I got to close on my first home. And you know, I'm just really thankful for that, and thankful to you guys for always supporting me, because it's things like that that wouldn't be possible without you. You know, I purchased my first home, and now, lucky for me, you know, I can help out my family a little bit. So, you know, they're going to be living there, which is great. So then I'm also going to be looking for another place. So that's why I've been kind of all over the place, just kind of, you know, going from place to place. But we will definitely continue with the daily uploads from today, so make sure you guys keep a lookout for that. I'm excited about Pokemon Adventures Red. I think we are coming up close on finishing things up. You know, we are here in the preliminaries. How many more battles can there be? I think we're getting close, guys, and I'm excited for that as well. Definitely looking forward to seeing what the rest of this game has in store. It is also now June 2nd, so we are here in the middle of the summer, and it's pretty hot. I gotta tell you, it's pretty hot out there, you know? It's been pretty hot in Florida. But, you know, continuing on with that, it is a hot summer. It's going to be a nice long summer, and I'm going to have a lot more free time, so you guys better be ready for some stuff that is coming to the channel. I've been planning a lot of stuff out. It's took a little time to develop it, you know, that's how it goes, but, you know, I am very, very happy with the way things are going, and there will be an announcement on my channel very soon, which is going to be something big for you guys, and I can't wait to share that with you. So let's go ahead and go for that Dynamic Punch. Let's hit this Blissey. Let's see if we can take this Blissey down. Aquaman is usually pretty good at taking down these Blissies and Chanseys. We've handled a lot of them throughout our adventure. And with that, guys, the Blissey has gone down. Super effective. I gotta tell you, the fact that Blissey was level 90 didn't seem to affect us all that much. Our team's about average of 80 right now, as you guys can see, 82 being one of our highest. And we're going up against level 90 Pokemon, and we're doing this great. Definitely happy about the team we have built, guys. Couldn't have done it without you guys, and it really turned out to be great. Who would have thought we'd have this many Megas on the team? Oh, wow. Okay, the close combat is going to take us down. I'm okay with that. You know what? They got to take down at least one or two of our Pokemon here and there. Once, you know, they get going, they can at least get one KO. So let's go ahead and switch out to Rocky. The Rockster is going to be going up against Mega Gallade Y. So we have a lot of Megas that have been coming out, and it looks like we're going to be facing a lot more Megas here in the preliminary. Super effective, though. That was that. Real quick, Gallade has gone down, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we defeated another contestant here in the preliminary round. So let's go ahead and keep moving, guys. We are ready to move on to our next challenge. I'm going to go ahead and heal up our Pokemon, and we will be ready to continue on. We don't have that many Pokemon to heal, just Soul and Zuko Jr., so we're going to be A-okay, guys. Let's go ahead and use that on Aquaman, and then let's just go ahead and pop some of these Max Revives on our Pokemon. Also, make sure you guys are stocked up on all these things. Max Revives, all these different potions. Get yourselves some elixirs, because you can see that the battles are definitely getting tougher and tougher. it has me wondering what would be the toughest Pokemon battle that I've been a part of. Because right now, we've been facing some really strong trainers, and I don't think I've battled that many trainers at the highest level. Yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and take on this next trainer then. And here we go, guys. Rodri versus... We're going to be taking on Alicia. And she is ready to battle. Swimmer Alicia, send out Zangoose. 6 Pokemon ready to go. Level 85 from the start. So I think about 90 is going to be the highest level here in the preliminaries. I wouldn't be surprised, though, to see like a 95 come out of nowhere. It would be pretty crazy, but we've seen crazier things in this game. Zangoose is going to go for the Swords Dance, so that gave us the advantage here. So let's go ahead and go for that Rock Slide. That's going to take down the Zangoose. Worked out really great in our favor. And I told you guys, having Rocky up in front is working out really, really great for us. Definitely a good opener. Snorlax, we're going to switch out. We're going to bring out our boy Aquaman, who is ready with that Brick Breakity, Brick Breakity, ready to hit some moves, ready to do some things. So let's go ahead and go. We always miss that dynamic punch. I don't know what it is. I feel like every single time we send Aquaman out there, he is just missing it. The self-destruct didn't KO us though, so high fives, we are good. We're hanging in there in Magnezone. Let's go ahead and bring out Zuko Jr. then. He's going to be able to handle the Magnezone, and we are going to be real good. You know, guys, for this being the second battle here of today, is definitely, you know, going up in toughness. As you can see, another level 85 Pokemon there. I wonder what Mega we will be facing too, because there's been Megas coming out left and right. So it's just something that we need to prepare our team for too. I've tried my best to put out the best strategies that we can, because these battles are actually pretty tough. If you don't land a super effective move, or if you don't have a well-balanced team, I think you might be in for a tough time. Meganium's level 90, so let's go ahead and see how much that Fire Blast is going to do. Take this thing down. Are you kidding me? It survived with like 10 HP. But for some reason, it took in some sunlight. So this thing's going to be going for a Solar Beam. So lucky for us, guys, we have Zuko Jr. up in front. Let's go ahead and go for another Flamethrower. And with that, Meganium is going to go down. Definitely not the best move Meganium could use. But I don't think this trainer had many options left. We've been crushing them during these battles. A Pinsir Y. Okay, you know what? We could keep our boy Zuko Jr. out. We can see what we can do. So Mega Pinsir Y. Oh no, you hit that Guillotine! That's gonna one-hit KO our boy Zuko Jr. I was thinking we might be a little bit faster than it, but you know, Mega Pinsir Y, level 90. You're not gonna outspeed this thing, but there is one Pokemon that could outspeed it. Let's go ahead and send out our Mega Thor. So Mega Thor is about to drop this hammer, and let's see what our Mega Pikachu can do. Our Mega Pikachu is an electric fairy type, guys. So, you know, it can definitely stand up to a lot. With that super effective, Pinsir Y has gone down. We're going to gain a good amount of XP. Ooh, Mega Lopunny. Okay, I'm going to switch out to Aquaman. I need to see what this Lopunny is going to throw out at us. We need to make sure it doesn't sweep us here. I've actually battled a couple of these Pokemon before, and Lopunnies are very strong. Dizzy Punch. Okay, Aquaman's down. That's okay, though. We'll bring him back. Let's go ahead and switch out to Champ, which might not be the best call, but let's try to at least hit something. Okay, this thing is faster than us. That's okay. That high jump kick is going to do a ton of damage to us. You got to remember, we are dark type now, so we have to watch out for these things. You know, you got to hope for it. If you can weaken them down just a little bit, prevent that full restore, sometimes it's worth it, but it doesn't look like our Pokemon are fast enough, so let's go ahead and drop the Thunderbolt regardless, and let's see how much, you know, our boy Thor is going to do. He's been doing a bunch of damage to a bunch of Pokemon. And there we go. We hit the paralysis, but it's totally going to use a full restore. There's no way this thing sticks around, right? He's totally going to use a full restore. So let's go ahead and drop the Thunder. There is the full restore. They always seem to have so many, especially during this tournament. All these trainers seem to have so many full restores. We missed our Thunder. Mother fudger, we got to hang in here. Let's go for one more Thunder. We actually hit it this time. We are also faster because of our Mega Thor's ability. So we're sitting here powering up every time. Don't know if this Lopunny can hold out. What? Another Pokemon holding out with the red HP? How is this happening to us? Okay, we got to go for the quick attack and then the Thunder and hope that that combination will be what takes down this Lopunny. It's been a pretty difficult fight here now that this Lopunny level 90 came out, so make sure you guys are prepared for this thing. Alright, Thor's got that speed boost. We are good to hit the Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it. So cross your fingers and, you know, cross your T's and dot your I's, and we're gonna hope that this hits here. And there we go. We hit a crit. We didn't even need the freaking quick attack. All right, guys, we're going to gain a bunch of XP. With that, we defeated Swimmer Alicia, and we got 12,240 for winning. We are doing some major work here in the preliminary rounds. That is 2 trainers down for today. So that was round 4 of the preliminaries. Let's go ahead and move on up then and get ready for round 5. A little bit tougher. So as you guys can see, we are losing more Pokemon as we go. I probably could have prevented a couple of those, but it's okay. You gotta have a little fun with it. That's why it's always good to be fully stocked up. So let's go ahead and use these revives on our boys, and then we will be prepared and ready to continue on with the adventure. You know, speaking of adventures, guys, this has to have been one of the craziest ones that I've definitely been on with you guys. I didn't expect a team full of megas. I didn't expect there to be this many megas in this type of game, and it's turned out to be so much fun. I gotta tell you, it's really going up there in my Pokemon hacks list. And let's go ahead and get ready to take this guy on. You know, Rocky in front's been pretty good. I'll be okay with it. We won't doubt it. And let's go ahead and take on Gray. Let's fight. Here we go, guys. Rodri versus... Was this guy's name Gray? Like the color gray? We are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Gray. He's going to send out Taurus. So let's go ahead and send out Rocky. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Purple versus Gray. It looks like we're going to be battling a mysterious trainer. So let's go ahead and see what we can do against this guy. We're going to go for the Earthquake, and we are going to see how much damage we can do to this Taurus. Now, Rocky's probably going to take a big hit here, but what can I do? You know, Rocky's our opener. We got to put our trust in our Pokemon. That wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. So this Taurus, for being a level 90, as I told you guys, the levels are definitely higher now. They're opening up with level 90 Pokemon. You got to be ready. Let's go for that Rock Slide. Taurus is going to recharge. So let's see how we can plan this out to KO this Pokemon. Another one of the difficult things during these battles is just the perfect KO that you have to get. You know, you have to make sure you close out the battle. And that's honestly can be a little bit difficult when your Pokemon are under leveled. So it's something that you really got to look out for if you're going to be going into this with lower level Pokemon like I have. So Taurus level 90 is just chilling for right now. We're a little bit confused though. But we got to hope for something big, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and see if we can land our Aerial Ace. Oh my goodness. Rocky is so confused. Another Giga Impact. We are totally gonna be... Oh, 20 HP. You know what? We can risk it. We can risk it, guys. We've risked much more before. We've risked some tougher battles. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. You know, these battles have been pretty tough. But I still don't know what the toughest battle I've been a part of is. Let me know what the toughest battle you guys have been a part of is, because, you know, it's really interesting to see. So many of us have gone through so many different adventures and built so many different teams that I'm sure we've all had different matchups against certain trainers that were a little bit more difficult than they would be to others. Let's go for that dive then. Champ is gonna hit something big. I feel it. I feel our boy Champ is gonna take down this Mega Camerupt Y. We are going up against some monster Megas today. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, super effective. So our boy Champ has done it. Took down the Mega Camerupt, and we are doing some work. Next up is going to be a Miltank. Oh, no. I really don't like Miltanks, especially when you have to perfectly KO them, because they can be very, very annoying. Let's go for that brick, breakity, brick, breakity, breakity. And with that, we are going to see we got it down to the half. Hey, that's not too bad. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a pain though. This Pokemon is speeding up, attack is up, defense is up. I just don't like the defense is up because, you know, now we're ready. How are we gonna, you know, hop over that defense? You know what I'm talking about, guys? Let's go for that brick break. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that curse is gonna help it out a lot. And this could put us in a very, very tough spot. If this Pokemon keeps powering up, we might not be able to do anything to it. We're going to find out how much our Dynamic Punch is going to do. The full restores come out. So, you know, Pokemon Trainer Gray is not messing around. This guy's actually pretty good. You know, we'll see how good, though. We'll see if he can beat us. And I feel like, wow, that's all our Dynamic Punch did. We are definitely in some trouble now. I need to bulk up. We need to power up. One of our Pokemon will take down this Miltank. It will happen today. And if it has to be Aquaman, you know, great. And if it's not Aquaman, somebody will clutch it out. This thing keeps going for that curse, though. It's powered up way too many times. I'm almost a little bit worried at this point. We just got to keep hoping that maybe our power-up will counter it, that the bulk up will allow us to hit enough through this Pokemon. Oh, man, here we go. It's going for another curse. My goodness, that is all this Pokemon's been doing. Just speeding up, just attacking up, just defensing up. What are we supposed to do? Let's go. It's time. We're gonna, okay, I didn't mean to click the Ice Beam. We're gonna go for the Ice Beam regardless then, you know? You never know if this Pokemon gets frozen. It could work out for us. You never know when a freeze is coming. And it just went for another curse. Oh, man. We are in such a tough spot right now going up against this Miltank. Why do Miltanks always gotta do this? This is Whitney's Miltank. Like, did somebody borrow this Pokemon? Okay, another curse. I don't know if our Brick Break can take down this Pokemon with this curse just being all powered up. But let's go ahead and go for that Brick Breakity, and let's hope for something big. Mother fudger. Oh my goodness, a full restore is totally gonna be coming out now. This is gonna be a mess. So with that, guys, we powered through it. Took a little bit. You know, that's kind of what happens when full restores comes out against a fully maxed Miltank. But hey, we took it down. So with that, guys, a Salamence Y is gonna be coming out. Lucky for us, we have the Ice Beam, but the Salamence Y went for the Flamethrower. We'll see if that takes us down. 1 HP! Finally! It actually happened to us. We stayed with a 1 HP. Minimum, we are good. Let's go for that Ice Beam. Come on, Salamence Y. Dang, that was actually very close, but we can totally go for another Ice Beam. If this Salamence Y is just going to be sitting here popping these full restores, we're just going to keep on going. There is no way Pokemon Trainer Gray has more than however many, no more than 10. There's no way this guy has more than 10 full restores. You know, I'll give him 6. Let's give him 6. 1 for each Pokemon. That kind of makes sense. We're in a tough spot. We're in a very tough spot. Oh, wow. Dragon Claw. Okay, so he sped up. He took us down. And I think we are going to be good then. Let's go ahead and switch out the Thor. The fact that he attacked us means that we should be good to go on the offensive. So let's go ahead and drop that Thunderbolt, ladies and gentlemen. And that is definitely going to be doing a lot of damage to this Mega Salamence Y. So cool to see all these Megas. And with that, we grew to level 83 as well. So Thor is flying in levels. A Toxicroak is going to be coming out. That could definitely be difficult. So let's go ahead and see if we can do anything to this guy. Now, Thor is really, really strong, but I don't know how strong we are going to be to go up against this Toxicroak, but we're going to try. You know, we still have a bunch of our Pokemon who are ready to step it up. So we got it down close to half. That Poison Jab's definitely going to do a lot of damage to us, though. Toxicroak is level 90, so what can I tell you guys? Super effective, but at least now we have Toxicroak at least with some damage, so we can try and go for a KO here. Let's go ahead and switch out to Rocky then. Let's see if Rocky will be faster than the Toxicroak. Let's go for that Aerial Ace. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Toxicroak has gone down. Super effective. Check it out. Our Pokemon with the low HP actually are coming through for us. A Magmortar. Oh, wow. So this is the big boy that he's been holding there. Okay, level 90 Magmortar. Let's go for the Earthquake and see how much we can do to this guy. Level 90. Cross your fingers, guys. Let's get it down. Oh my goodness, we got it down into the red. But Magmortar is going to go for that Flamethrower. That is okay, though. If you guys remember, we are good to go on the offensive. I'm pretty sure Trainer Gray ran out of full restores, so we should be really, really good. Let's go ahead and switch out the Champ then, and let's see what our boy Champ can do. I'm going to go ahead and go for that dive, and there's another full restore. You got to be kidding me. Why didn't he use the full restore on his Pokemon earlier? What is that? You had a Mega Salamence. Use your full restore on your Mega Salamence. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go for that dive. And I just hope that we KO this Magmortar, because I have no idea what strategies Pokemon Trainer Gray is throwing at us. But let's see how much that dive is going to do. We got it down to half, so one more dive could be it, ladies and gentlemen, for this battle. Let's go ahead and go for it. Magmortar is going to be going for that Fire Blast. We shouldn't do that much, but we will be finding out because we've been seeing crazier strategies than we know. So here comes a dive. Let's go ahead and go underwater. And with that, guys, let's see how much damage we can do. Cross your fingers that it will take down this level 90 Magmortar. Missed the Fire Blast, but hey, guess what? Champ is going to miss the dive. And with that, guys, oh my goodness, you have to be kidding me. What is it with this guy's Pokemon? Are they all like holding on by 1 HP? How is he doing this? What kind of, cheat code did this guy put in that his Pokemon will not be KO'd? That's okay, though. we went for the Dragon Dance, so that is also going to speed us up. So I'm hoping that this will be it. If this guy uses another full restore, I don't even know what to think anymore, guys. I don't even know what to think here in the preliminaries. So we're going to go for that dive. And here we go. They call Champ the Champ for a reason, because he is trying to win that championship. You know, that's why we are here in the Orange League. That's why we entered the Orange Cup. Super effective. Magmortar is down. Champ the Champ came through for us with that 40 HP, and we defeated Trainer Gray. We got 1800 for winning, and with that, guys, there we have it. Poopery and Ann aren't going to be too happy. Who are those? Okay. With that, ladies and gentlemen, next time we will be continuing from here and making our way to the next round of the preliminaries. So make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Purple Banditos today. As I said, more videos are coming daily, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.